In this video, I'll share with you guys importance of schema markup in technical SEO. So if you have built your website in Wix and you want to improve CTR click-through rate in the Google search, you can watch this video because I'll give you a step-by-step instructions on how you can add schema markup on your Wix website. If you don't know what is a schema markup, don't worry about that. It is a completely non-technical video. So if you're a complete beginner, you'll be able to add schema markup on your Wix website. And also I'm going to explain with proof that how many clicks and how many impressions I'm getting from adding these schema markups. So if you want to learn, make sure to watch the complete video. Do not forget to subscribe the channel if you want to learn more. Without further ado, let's get started. Before I dive into how you can add schema markup on your Wix website, I want to show you guys the real results of how much improvement you will be getting when you add the schema markup properly. So this is our own company website and I'm in Google Search Console, which shows the organic traffic. So whatever traffic we are getting from Google search, it's shown on Google Search Console. I have created multiple tutorials on that. You can find the link in the description if you want to learn more about the Google Search Console. But if I go to Google Search Console and then click on search appearance, you can see that 2,240 clicks I got from review snippet. Now the review snippet is actually a schema markup which shows star rating on your search result. So here are some of the examples. So if I go to rich snippet, which is the review snippet, you can see this example here, right? Here you can see that the star ratings are showing up and the product pricing showing up. So that is called the star rating schema markup. And you can add and generate and validate the code from SEOschemamarkup.com. So it's a free website where you can go and generate the JSON-LD structure data if you want to add it for FAQ, for product schema, for article and author schema, for review and rating schema. So the one which I have added on our company website is the review snippet schema, where you can see that in 3 months out of 3,240 clicks, we got more than 2,240 clicks just from the review snippet. And these are the translated results and these are the videos which I create. Now here's another example of the website, and this is a UK website. If I go to search appearance, you can see that it's also getting most of the traffic from review snippet and the product snippet. So the product snippet is also a type of schema markup which you can add on your website. And you can see that out of 3,000 clicks, most of the clicks, like almost half of the clicks, are received from review snippet and product snippet combined. And if you go to Google Images, you can find all of the example of the before and after. So if I search for schema markup examples, you can see it here. This is also an example of organization schema markup. So you can see that on the right sidebar, we have this schema markup displaying everything. Now it's up to Google to index those, but you can add those on your website. Here's another one from the product schema. Here you can see that we are getting the star ratings and we have the other details showing up. So it's up to Google to index those, but you can definitely add them to improve the ranking on your Google search, and it improves the CTR very well. So this is the free website where you can generate the schema markup and where you can validate the schema markup. So we have the FAQ schema, product schema, article schema. Let's say if you have a product, you're just gonna add your product name, image URL, description, price, currency, and there are some advanced fields as well, and your JSON-LD code, which will be showing up here, right? Now, let's say you want to add it to the Wix website. This tutorial is for the Wix website, but I'm going to show you how you can add it on the Wix website. Now, I'm going to open up the Wix website and show you where you can add the schema markup for adding the rich snippet to improve the CTR of your website. So let's go to the Wix Studio. So that's a Wix Studio. I'm going to hide the URL of the website and the details of the website, but you'll be able to understand how you can add schema markup on your Wix website. So from the Wix Studio, I'm going to click on Edit Site. And from your editor on the right hand side, you have pages and menu showing up. And here, let's say I want to add schema markup on this roofing services page. So I'm going to click on these 3 small dots, and here I have this settings showing up. Now under settings, if you scroll right here, you can see that you have this advanced SEO. Click on that. And here you have this option of adding the structure data markup. So open up the accordion here, and here you can see that the page already has the schema markup, but that's how you can basically add the schema markup. So you just click on add new markup, and you need to add in your JSON-LD format code. Now where you will generate the code from, you can generate the code from seoschemamarkup.com. Again, that's a free tool where you can generate rating schema markup, or if you're adding for organization schema. So organization schema, which is something which you will add on the home page, which is available globally, and product schema will be only on the product page, and breadcrumb schema is where the breadcrumb will be displayed. So let me show you the breadcrumb schema markup example. So if you go to Google and search for breadcrumb schema markup example, you can see that that is without the schema markup, and that is with the schema markup of breadcrumb. So you can see that it looks nicely as compared to the default version, right? So you can add multiple schema markups as well, and that's where you will add it. And once you add it, you're simply going to click on apply and submit that to the Google, and you will need to copy and paste the URL and then go to your Google Search Console and click on test live URL. So let's say you added the schema markup and now you want to submit it to Google. First, you will need to add the property in Google Search Console. Again, I have created multiple tutorials for that. You will find the link in the description, and then go to inspect any URL and click on hit enter to test that URL. Let me give you an example of one of the URL of my website. So I'm going to search for Splog. So let's say I have changed something on the schema markup for this website, or I have changed meta title, meta description for this website. Let me copy the link here. I'm going to paste the link on the Google Search Console search bar, hit enter. And here you will have this test live URL button showing up. Click on test live URL. And once the test is completed, you will either see URL is available on Google or URL is not available to Google. Currently, this URL is already available to Google. So I'm seeing it here, URL is available to Google. And this is where you can see I'm seeing my schema markups. So I have breadcrumbs schema markup, and I have review snippet schema markup already added on this page. If I click on review snippet, you can see that this is how it's going to display the rating on the Google search. And we can also see the JSON-LD code, which you can generate from seoschemamarkup.com. So that's how easy it is to basically improve the CTR. That's the part of the technical SEO. And I highly suggest you perform all of the schema markups, add all of the schema markups on your website to improve the CTR of your website. That's it for this video, guys. Let me know in the comments below if you want another video related to technical SEO, and I'll create that based on your request. Until next video, have a great day.